To add a new event, you first need to have your venues and event types configured. If these are not yet set up, refer to the demonstration videos in the Micropower Self-Help Centre under Club Events, Self-Help Centre, Club Events. Under the How-To, there's demonstration videos on how to add or edit venues, on how to add or edit event types. If these are configured, go to www.clubevents.com.au, log in, under the Events option, click Create New Event. We'll be working through each of the panes here, the details, dates, financials, attendees, questions, extra. You'll notice down the bottom that there is a Save button. Avoid clicking Save until you finish going through each of these tabs. So first we need an event name. Leave the status as draft. The system will monitor, depending on our settings, when to open, when to waitlist, when to cancel, pending, closed, etc. Select the event type. Now this is the template that this event will be based on. Now my template has Send e-ticket ticked as default. If you don't wish to send an e-ticket for this particular event, you can untick it. We require a short description, and you can see the short description on this event over to the left here, test event. A longer description, this is what the person making the booking would see when they first click on the event in the Club Events calendar. Gives us an opportunity to give a longer description about our event. We need to select the venue that the event will be held in. Again, avoid clicking Save at this point. Move to the next tab, which are the dates of the event. Click into the box here, which will bring up the calendar, and add the date. Down the bottom here, we can add the time. Click Done. You can manually go through and do all of the event to, publish from, publish to, but based on our event template, if we click Auto Calculate, all of our dates will auto calculate for us. Avoid clicking Save, go to Financials. The payment method, we're sending it to the house account, which means it's going to the members ledger. We can opt to show or not show prices. We can add a booking fee. We can change the default charge code, and we can edit the prices from our template. So if this particular shows 150 and 75 for the member, we can do that. The two boxes here to the left means if we're only having one price level, we could remove one, and we could make this members and non-members, meaning that it doesn't matter. And I'll just amend the label. Move to the Attendees tab. Add our maximum attendees, our minimum attendees, our estimated and actual. Show spaces. In the back office environment that we're in here, we'll always be able to see the attendees. So we can see on our closed event here that there was 5 of 20. The show spaces box here refers to this setting on the web. So it's up to you whether you want to show the members how many spaces are left. Maximum guests per member. Do we require named guests? Are we allowing a wait list? And if we are allowing the wait list, when does it activate? What that means is of the maximum 100 attendees, we might say that our wait list activates at 95. We might say that it activates at 100. Next to questions. Now we have our existing questions from our template, but we may wish to add more. Again, we can either tick required, so that means that the booking cannot be completed without an answer to this question. Same as with the dietary requirements here. If we don't have dietary requirements ticked, there's no reason for the member to give us their dietary requirements. If it is ticked, the booking cannot be completed without entering dietary requirements. We can remove this question that was part of the template. Okay, we can just remove that, and we can add any that we need to add. The last tab is the extra tab where we can add special notes. Our default terms and conditions come from the template or the event type. You can amend them here if you wish. And we can also provide a link. You may have some information on your website that you wish to refer the member to. So when the member clicks on the booking to make a booking, they can then click on that link and they can be taken to a part of your website that may show further information. So we have a label for the link, and then we have the link to the website. So you would just copy and paste that from your website. Once we've entered all the information for the event, we then click Save. Only after all of the information has been entered for each of these tabs. Click Save. If we've missed any areas, the system will tell us, but we'll know that we've been successful when we can see in the current events our new Friday night dinner. Now if we need to edit an event, we can click on Edit Event and make any changes that we need. Once the event is saved, initially saved, we can then use the Save button when we're editing per tab. So we can see that our short description is now changed to reflect what we edited.